So I'm sure you saw last episode that the Cavs were up 3-0 on the Sixers, and we were not about to let that happen. So I went into a backup save and had the 76ers force win some games up until our 3-0 lead, so we'll see what happens from there. But honestly, I'm just trying to close out the Raptors, so for Game 4, we're wearing our black Jordan jerseys because this is their funeral. We'll start the first quarter as usual, pretty rough. We've got the turnover from JC, which leads to a Siakam fast break dunk. We've got the usual early 6-point deficit. But Capella is down low, and that's an accidental pump fake, I promise. But hey, it leads to a wide open JC 3, so I will take it. Now Bogdan is putting the moves on Norman Powell, and it gets him the and one. He missed the free throw though. Fear not, the lead is still ours with JC greening another 3. Is this another John Collins game? But you've got to love the CPU Siakam cheese. He gets a very contested shot to go. Again. We're going to take those 2 points right back, thank you, right off the Capella feed from Trey. Capella gets 2 more points off of another feed from Trey, and we regain the lead. But after a couple minutes of back and forth, we have a flashback to the beginning of the first, with another turnover from JC that leads to yet another Siakam bucket. I'm seeing a downward trend here. Then there's the play that's been run probably 60% of the time for Toronto, the Siakam ISO. I hate that they get rewarded from it so much. Then Siakam does his second go-to move, running towards the basket, which nets him another bucket. The Raps lead by 7. But at least Trey gets something to go. He hasn't been super great so far. But we end the first with a 7-point deficit, and I'm pretty sure that's what we've been doing this entire series. Leave it to Bogdan to save us though. He kicks off our second quarter, getting around Alex Len for 2 points. Norman Powell kicks it off for the Raptors, getting the mid-range shot to go. But Bogdan is cleaning up our offensive mess, greening the 3. He's been good for us with the bench unit this series. Here's a rare sighting, Hunter hitting a 3. The Raptors must have made the basketball gods pretty mad for this to happen. But we finally tie up the game as Dunn finds the trailing Gallinari for the and one. But we maintain the same score for pretty much the rest of the quarter. That is until Siakam hits this ridiculous moving 3. That puts us down 5. We'll start off our third quarter by getting free throws off of Lowry's 4th foul. Maybe we can get him out of this game. Lowry took that personal though, I guess. Cooks Trey and gets the tough floater to go over Capella for those 2 points right back. But when he's not turning the ball over, he's finding teammates for open shots, like him finding Bogdan right here for 3. Leave it to Siakam to keep their lead alive though. Cam can't keep up with him, and that's 2 points. But we get to tie the game up with another JC 3. We've been hitting a bunch of 3s that aren't green. We're getting super lucky. Trey hasn't been playing well, and he just got his 3rd foul, as well as allowing another Lowry score on the other end. So we need to call a timeout and get Rondo in. We'll bring Trey back in the 4th. We actually managed to lock up Siakam this time. Finally. On the other end, Aaron Baines is too slow to keep up with Collins, and despite the PlayStation notification, he gets the dunk to go. I mean, look at this. This is like the 3rd straight shot Siakam has missed. He has 2 sides, I guess. But the Raptors are bound to score eventually, and it happens to be off this sweet feed from Van Vliet to Len, who punishes us for going small despite Gallo being in his face. Gallo has honestly been better from the post than from 3 this game, and he gets a shot to go over Boucher. After the failed floppy though, Herter gets a dicey pass through to Collins, who gets the layup to go. But Siakam misses a free throw, which lets Hunter get the ball up to Herter, who is left way too wide open. And he greens the 3. I don't know why I sagged off Siakam on the mid-range. I guess I'd rather have that than a drive, but I get punished for it. But Herter fouls Terrence Davis, which gives him 2 free throws, and we're down 81-77 going into the 4th quarter. The Raptors start off by punishing me for helping off Baines, and now we're down 7. But Herter gets that right back with a green off of a floppy. He's been pretty good this game. Then on the fast break, Hunter finds Herter for another 3, who already has 6 points in this quarter. Look at Gallo though. No more does he make threes. He only posts up. I mean, who cares though? He managed to make the second one. I'll take it, I guess. But we are seriously locking up the Raptors in the fourth so far. They've missed several shots in a row, and we've got to keep this up. Herter is getting his 8th point of the quarter off of this drive, and he's keeping our sweep hopes alive. I mean, as I say that, Lowry gets a wide open 3 to go, and we're tied, but whatever. Trey has been turning the ball over a lot this game. Lucky for us, Herter steals the ball back and gets the feed to Trey, who gets the layup to go. We've got our lead back. Unfortunately, on the other end, Lowry goes and gets the and one on Trey. He's just been pretty bad all around this game. Trey does get the ball to Capella, who has a mismatch on Lowry, and he gets the shot to go. We only have a few seconds left on the shot clock, and JC capitalizes, spinning off Boucher for the dunk. Cam scores what I think is his only basket of the game to end our drought. Very good timing, Cam. But I wasn't paying attention, and Anunoby is left wide open in the corner for 3. My bad. Herter is doing it all this quarter. First scoring and now assisting, getting this lob to Capella to tie the game. Trey finally gets another shot to go, driving by Baines, getting his 18th point. Then on the other end, Herter plays great defense on Powell, getting the block and then taking the ball up court himself for the fast break, where he finds Collins for the score. Herter has been brilliant in this fourth quarter. But Herter's on fire, so let's run a play for him. And that's an easy green. Herter has 11 points in the quarter so far. Pascal has been missing every shot he's taken this quarter, this 3 included. But thanks to him, Trey gets on the fast break and just drives by everyone for the floater. There's the Trey that we're looking for. On the next possession, Trey does it again, getting a shot to go over Lowry to push our late lead to double digits. Herter is even making defensive plays tonight, even if it's just fouling Siakam. But Siakam does miss both free throws. That's how bad he's been in this fourth quarter. Herter's even getting offensive rebounds and putting them back. Like, what in the world are we witnessing tonight? Herter then pads his assist numbers with this feed to Capella, and that puts the game away. We let Herter dribble the clock out, and we sweep the Raptors, winning Game 4, 113-99. This is 100% thanks to Herter's amazing fourth quarter performance. He had 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists in the fourth, as well as 2 blocks and 3 threes, if I'm not mistaken. That performance was backed up by some solid play from Trey late, as well as Capella playing very well defensively with 3 blocks in the quarter and 8 rebounds. The team comparison paints an ugly picture for the Raptors, who missed 8 of their 18 attempted free throws. They also shot 26% from 3 and allowed 26 fast break points. They did get 15 steals, and about 8 of those are from Trey's turnovers, which he had a lot of, as you can see from the box score. Herter was our player of the game, followed by John Collins, and then Trae Young played much better in the fourth. Capella also had 15 and 19, with 6 offensive rebounds and 6 blocks. He was very good as a help defender on Siakam tonight. Gallo was terrible, but he got a few shots to go for us. For the Raptors, Siakam missed every single shot he took in the fourth, I'm pretty sure, which led to his overall 28 points on 31 shots. Lowry tried his best, but his 26 points, 8 assists, and 4 steals weren't enough for them. So yeah, we win the series, and we'll be facing the 76ers next episode to close out Game 5 against the Cavs. Embiid had 50 points, so that should be fun to try to contain. I don't have a screenshot of it, but I accidentally simmed a game against the 76ers already, and in the backup save, the Cavs completed a whole 3-1 comeback, which is ridiculous. So we're stuck with a simmed game, of which I'll tell you the result next episode. But if you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike. And y'all have a good one.